Joe, you get a pay raise. Thank you very much, and you're a great PR guy. Hopefully my speech will be a little bit shorter than that introduction. Hopefully I got the... Well, there we go. First of all, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Dan and Bill from Club Resort and Business. Thank you, Bill Sr., Frank Vane, and the entire McMahon Group. Really appreciate it. Kevin Vitale, your team, Bobby Crafassi, to be selected by your own peers for this award. It just means so much to me, very humbling. When Bill called me and told me there was silence, he's like, Mark, are you there? And for once I was speechless. I called my wife Wendy and I bawled. And being a Beto boy, we don't show emotions at all. So that was interesting. Also, for those who are, I know we didn't before, but for those who are past winners, you guys are the best of the best. Please stand and be recognized one more time, all the past winners. These are the best of our industry. Thank you. Also, I'd like to congratulate Nick Markle, Gerald Marvel, and my very worship, Christine Moria. My very, very good friend, Christine Puller. The day I got notified, I called Christine, I talked about this the other day, and she started laughing. And if you know my good friend, she doesn't laugh, she giggles. And I started laughing myself, and I'm like, why are we laughing, Christine? She said to me, you know, we're so blessed, we love what we do. We lead teams and touch people's lives and have impact on a day in and day out basis. And they gave us an award for this. How special is that? You're so right, Christine. This is called the Excellence in Club Management, but for me, it's not about excellence in club management. It's about excellence in club management team. And I use John Dorman's example, and each one of our team members will get an award. Allison, thank you for handling that. I am blessed with one of the best teams in America, and they do a great job. And Kristen Linz is somewhere in the room. Kristen's back there. The whole management team is excited for this, and we're so blessed to have a great management team. There's a little game we play in the Beto house, and maybe at the club with my friends. I ask a simple question. What's today? What day is it today? I'll get Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, and my response is no. Today is the biggest day of your life. It's a gift. Make the most of it. If you think you're having a bad day, try missing one. And today is one of the biggest days of my life. I woke up this morning, got my son up. We went for a little jaunt through the city, and we had the Run with the President's event. My son's a very good runner. And got to watch him run with Damon Dioria, one of my good friends, and they ran together for about 2 miles, and then Damon finally said, Kirk, go catch and go win the race. And as I told him before, do not win the race, please pull up, which he did. Thank you, Kirk. And then I had a chance to spend time with the NCA and had a great meeting with them and had a great education session. But the thing that was most important in my day, other than my family coming today, was the fact I got to be part of an education session on mentorship, because I've been blessed with great mentors. A few years ago, maybe 25 years ago, I walked into my general manager's office where I was doing the audit at Oakmont Country Club, and I walked into his office to ask him some very serious audit questions. And I looked up at the wall, and one plaque said CCM, and one said CMAA. And I said, Pat LaRocca, what does that mean? And for the past 25 years, he's taken me on an adventure. And that man has mentored me every step of the way. And every decision I had to make when it came to my career, I called Pat up, and he's been a great friend and a great mentor. And he's instilled that in his brother Richard, his brother Joey, his brother Nicholas. And Christine keeps me in line whenever I do anything right or wrong. I've been blessed with great club presidents. And I called every club president I ever worked with and thanked them for the opportunity. And today, John McDonald came up from Kansas City to be with me today. Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Really appreciate that coming here. I've been blessed with great industry experts who have very great influence on me. Dick and Kurt and Lisa, Steve Grace, people who have touched me and helped me get better at my job because I needed as much help as I could get. Cheryl, you talked about you knew everything about club management. I knew nothing, and I still don't, but I've been blessed with great people to surround me and help me out. I've had great coaches in this industry. Kevin McDonald and Sheldon McDougall have always helped me, guide me along the way. Now I tell you, Beto's on emotional, and this is one where I'm really going to do the best I can here. My family is with me right now. My mom and dad are with me in my heart and soul. My brothers, Ken, who's always been my hero, and always provided me money off his dresser when I used to steal it from when I was 8 or 9 years old. And I may stop over during the night because I might need a little extra. Recently he turned 60, Ken. And I wanted to speak that night.
Thank you, sir.
I have courage to, but tonight I want to thank you for being a great big brother and leader of our family, and I love you. My brother Richard, who made the ultimate sacrifice for our family for 5 years, was the care provider for our mother as she suffered through the disease of Alzheimer's. Richard, thank you for everything you did. I love you for that. I love you for being my brother. I have 3 children. Chandler, who cannot be here in person, but who is training for track, so I wore a track cufflink on one arm. And my daughter, Lexi, who is the princess most of the time until she turned 13. And I'm not really sure what she became most of the time. And the words that come out of her mouth, I know her mother or her father didn't teach her that. And I don't think it came from her brothers either. But she has tryouts yesterday for marching band and today and then for jazz band. So I wore a cufflink with a musical note. So thank you to those 2. Now the 3rd child, my oldest child, my first. First of all, I apologize for I try to do the best I can, Kurt, but you took every mistake I made and you suffered from it. Hopefully you overcome that. So I did the best I could.
All made me better.
I am blessed with my first child who has done nothing but been wonderful and has done nothing but made us proud. Who's my best friend, and I love you, Kirk, and thank you for everything you do.
Thank you.
Now the final, I saved the best for last. I received a phone call when I received this award from a good friend of mine, Eddie Clark, who said, make sure you do your wife first so you won't forget. That's a life-changing moment if I forget, and I was not going to go that direction. When I met my wife, I had a lot of talent, I think, but it wasn't being put to good use. Going to bars and playing softball games was not a good long-term career choice. I thought it was. We met as we worked for the accounting firm Deloitte, and I was a brash, cocky auditor, and she was a brash, young college student. She has made me a better man, a better person, a better husband, and a better father. I would be nothing without her. I was told recently that maybe she should get this award, and this MCM pin, and this ECM pin. Christine, you were right. I love you, Wendy, and thank you so much for everything you do. I'm blessed. Love you. So today is the biggest day of my life, but tomorrow's another day, and tomorrow will be the biggest day of my life. And hopefully it will be for you also. Thank you very much. God bless. Have a great day.